Oh, all these heroes we've never seen.
Whoa!
Yeah.
They say that a skilled ninja can walk on water or soar through the air. This will be a challenge.
I mean, you're literally
you're a
flying on a wyvern.
Cheater. Attack defense rain, finally.
Wow, they're really pushing these rain skills.
Really, really good. Ashnar's gonna love that C slot.
Yep.
So.
Sword or not, if it has a blade, I will master it.
Wait, you are using a sword. It's right on your belt. Oh, he has flashing.
Grant speed +4. Okay then.
Wait, if he's the... Are you sure he's demoting? Because...
Not your lucky day.
No, it's Zahark that's demoting.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I see how they're doing this. They're granting
Being a ninja has its
stats, but
perks.
it's life and
If
death.
the enemy
for
can't read your
weapons.
movements, they don't know where to guard.
Okay, I'm glad they're doing more of the double weapon configuration they start with for Altena.
Just part of the job.
Wow.
Huh.
Think you can beat us? Think again!
Shut up, Florina.
Lynn, you're a wonder!
It's nice to see. They were close friends in Blazing Blade, so I'm glad they're together as a dual hero.
So would say extremely close.
This is it! Yes! What she said!
Well, I thought they were lesbians for a while, but yeah, they're friends.
Oh, okay then.
Wait,
Sure.
what?
Self dance, why not?
Think you can beat us? Think
That-
again!
Wait a second. No! No! Shut no!
Hey, that taking was fun.
What the heck?
Your punishment!
No, that...
Yeah.
What? That's not... That's not even remotely fair. Guys.
Okay.
Range heroes, the only range hero in the entire game that can use Gale Force is just Leaf. But he still has to trigger it.
I mean, at least Leaf is...
Okay.
Oh, there are, okay, so Ninja Katana and Ninja Yari Plus cannot be refined.
Good, because if you can inherit these weapons, that'd be insane.
You can, but
Wait,
you can't
what?
refine them.
Oh, you can't... Okay.
So they're brave weapons that have a different flavor to them. Down to the fact that they can't be refined.
Okay, that's fine. We'll go over all of this in a second, guys. I'm just gonna go briefly over the art real quick. I guess we'll take a good look at them later, but I think they picked a lot of fitting characters. The only one I didn't think was fitting was Levatain, but then she's the hottest one here by far, I think. And as much as I like Lid, I think Levatain is even hotter, so... It's just that Choco skin. I can't. It's too good. Though Zihark looks very fitting as a ninja. Holy.
Yeah, no kidding. I didn't think that would be a very good choice, but here I am.
Wait a second. Did I just see a brave weapon with no restrictions?
No.
Wow. Okay. That's interesting.
Negative.
So we'll talk about that later too. And of course, Lynn. I absolutely love her look. And of course, now that we know a bit more about her, she's going to be absolutely ridiculous. But we'll formally go over that in just a bit. Wow. I can't believe this is a real thing. I mean, should I have expected it like a ninja special heroes banner? Should I have expected that? Kind of feels like I should have, but I didn't.
A full ninja theme? I mean, given it's a Japanese-based company, I'm not surprised they're doing more Japanese-themed banners.
But I think it would be too corny, like, for a Japanese game to do a ninja banner. But I guess, whatever, they did it.
Well, it happened. Okay.
Alright, anyways, we'll go over the heroes now, guys. Man, Hana's the free hero. Sorry, Hana's the free hero as well.
Same voice actor, might as well be the same.
Yeah.
Pirates versus ninjas! Pirates versus ninjas!
Oh, wait, Pirates versus Ninjas is gonna be legit now. Oh, what the? They literally just did the pirate banner this year as well. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's
And
probably
thank
part of
goodness
it.
for a Hana ult. I don't need to pull for lol. Also, that duo unit should have been a Florina ult. Nimsad.
Come on, you know people wouldn't buy a Florina alt. It's Lynn headlining it that would get the sales.
Uh-huh.
All right, but with that said, Levatain, I actually love her look. She split the star in half and made like 2 pole arms out of it. That's super cool looking. And she's riding her sword. Wait, this pose actually like makes sense. If you place the weapons like that, I can see it like holding her up.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Yeah.
I've been collecting tons of the Muspell sisters forever. I can't take another one. Please, IS, have mercy.
What?
You
You
think
mean well, would you rather have the choice to plus 10 them or not? Because this is a really good one.
Ah, so let's check her out then, I guess.
Okay, right away, it's brave on both phases. Why?
Oh yeah, it's Meister. Wait a minute. But then
She's probably
bonus to units attack equals to half their total bonus. Oh no.
half of total bonus on unit during combat.
It's
Wait,
half of Laevateinn on a dual phase brave weapon.
wait, that's so stupid because Levatain was built with the idea of she's not gonna double anyways. And because she's gonna double, yeah, sure, it's half of Levatain. But 2 halves equals 1. It's good.
And you're getting that special cooldown, which is why she has Miracle. And she still has 53 base attack, based on her stats. Okay then.
And it's offensive and defensive, which by the way, guys, this is an ultra min-max hero. We saw her stats earlier. It was 41 HP, 53 attack, which was minus 11, would make it 42. What?
Yay.
What the heck? Her attack is amazing too. Just 13 speed, which is actually 18. 18 minus 5 because of Twin Star Axe, but highly min-maxed. 37 defense and 34 res. This Levatain is an absolute beast. What?
Can we just know that's almost Surtur bulk?
Yeah, what what the heck?
Yeah, hold on 1 second here.
Chad, Levatain isn't going to play fairly. She's also going to be incredibly OP. We know every time a COL banner drops, every hero afterward is going to be like at another level. But I truly feel like this year's another level is like another level of another level, if you know what I mean.
They seem to... And the first step in that is throwing blade tomes at everybody. Ooh, ticky.
Right.
Wow.
The damage output is through the roof now. Okay.
So let's say I have a +6 in all stats. That would be 6, 12, 24. You get +12 attack on top. So that would be an extra 18 net attack. For a 6 Omni buff. Yay. That would put her up to effectively 63, 71 attack with Spectrum buff.
That's how could that possibly be fair?
On a brave weapon.
I don't like that. That's so... I don't know what's supposed to survive
I
that.
love Levatain, so I'm hyped. But I'm gonna be sad seeing all the people fodder attack defense rain to Ashnard.
Oh wait, I just realized you're right. Attack defense rain also makes her prime fodder. Attack defense rain was what we said was perfect on heroes like Ashnard. So...
He just literally inflicts attack def -9. That's it.
Wow. If you guys have already seen like the super tank Ashnards, he's already been super annoying to deal with. He's now even more annoying to deal with.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh. Well, there's a lot of things to look forward to, I guess, coming forward. Wow.
Yeah. For perspective's sake, Surtur, a Gen 3 armor.
Yeah.
Effectively, has 9 more HP, 3 less attack, 1 less speed, 3 more defense, and 1 less res.
So, effectively, defense bulk wise, it's just two difference because of the defense versus res portion.
Yeah, and has less attack and speed. The only thing Surtur is really doing with his armored BSD is that HP.
But he moves like molasses, and this Levatain is truly dual phase. Oh man.
They literally designed her to be the next Altina. Like, literally. Just the next Altina here.
Right. Wait, how long ago have we had Altina for?
About a year. I think she was November 2019.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They literally took a piss on her then. Holy.
Yeah, you're exchanging Asher's Chosen for Half-Blade Tome, if you want to look at it that way.
Yeah, because this is just way better. She has more BST too, owing to the year difference.
Yeah,
And
the
unlike
big thing
Altena,
is-
which a lot of people argue, Altena might provide 0 value for some certain teams because this is not, you know, a blessed hero. She
Yeah,
can
that's
get
the big
blessings.
thing. That's the big thing. Levatain can be the carry because she's actually not mythic.
Right. And you know, the other crazy thing, guys, is just from the respect of, hey, you could still just run her with Altena anyways, because Altena provides +3 attack, so it's +3 per hit, and that gives you a true brave weapon for red and green.
Yeah.
That's so goofy.
Once again, the only problem, distant ward is not distant counter here. Otherwise, oof.
Yeah, that's true. I would say you probably still just want to replace that anyway.
Yeah. That's pretty much my only gripe. Otherwise, this is an out-of-the-box perfect, like, content sweeper.
Right. You know, it's actually funny they put Miracle on her, because Miracle is one of the more popular Altena special skills. If you, in fact, choose not to use her special, which is extremely good, but the most I've seen 2 specials used, Gale Force and Miracle. If you don't use, yeah.
Twin Blades.
You guys are right, she is weak against bows, but then again, if she just kills the archers before they hit her, it doesn't matter.
Hardy-bearing archers are not common, and
Yeah.
there are no hardy-bearing bows.
Yeah.
So unless you're, like, for example, Eleonora, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. They'll have to use Fire Sweep, but that's about it, though.
Yep.
But then you got Iot Shield, and I think this is one of the heroes that can afford to have Iot Shield, so.
Yeah, as long as you're not using it on Claude, then this would probably be my go-to choice for it.
Right. Okay.
And she has the defense.
So right away, I would just say, if you ever build her, just give her DC. I think you'll be happy. Really nothing.
Just DC. That's it.
DC?
Yeah, I have DC Vantage on a brave weapon.
Yep, really hard to argue with that. Anyways, yeah, simple enough to understand. The crazy thing is because she gets half of total bonuses on unit during combat becomes attack. Come on, you now run her with Plumeria or Peony, and she's already set. That's basically it. You get extra stats on and you're done.
Yeah, with Peony, say you get the Flower of Joy buff, and then you put, Gentle Dreams buff, Flower of Joy. That would be an extra 6 attack from Blade Tome, 3 attack plus buff, and then 3 from Drive, so that would be an extra 12 attack to Levatain, putting her up to a very solid 65. 69, nice with attack def rain. Just for Peony buffing and being in column range.
So yeah, 69 times 2 is... that would kill most things. Yep.
Yeah. And then, of course, Milla can apply universal attacks, so...
Wow. This is simple enough. Okay, Levatain is already, I would say she's a recommended hero. As someone who's used Unmerged plus Res Heated for like over a year.
Take my ORBS, I need this Levatain.
Exactly.
Blind face.
That's what I'm going to say. I think she can just... I think this is an easy sweeper. Now, yeah, there are counters, guys. There are. But if they don't have a counter... And even if they had a counter, this is one of the heroes with... Because of her enhanced stats, you can take a hit. So, the Hardy Bearing hero can attack you one time. But you could probably tank... You could tank it. And then you can just win.
Yeah. Wow.
Alright, but yeah, moving on. Navarre. Navarre has Ninja Yari, grants speed +4, inflicts defense res -4. What?
Like I said, it's a life and death brave weapon.
That is so weird.
Unrefinable, just in case.
Okay. If you need she's combat, unit attacks twice. Okay, so this is truly a brave weapon. It's not like Levatain, which is both phases. It's just when you attack. But with that said, you do not get that detriment to speed -5. So this is truly just a quad hero.
Yeah, you get basically 9 more speed than a brave sword at the cost of 4 def res.
Wow.
Oh, Dimitri legit gonna kill every last one of them with that lance.
Okay, Vic, I know you like Legendary Dimitri. I get it. Okay, but we
Oh
can't...
yeah, right. That is inheritable.
Wait, what?
Ninja Yari is an inheritable lance. Took me a second to think about that.
Wait. That's stupid. Wait a sec. Okay, for those who don't know Vic's build with his Legendary Dimitri, he does not run Atrocity. He runs Spurn. And that's a +10 maxed Max Legendary Dimitri with plus speed. If you switch him to Ninja Yari, not only is he reducing 64% of damage taken because he's outspeeding his opponents and getting 40% and 40% reduction.
Where is he getting that first 40%? He's using Ninja Yari.
Oh, right. That doesn't make sense anymore. Wait a second.
You would be running Atrocity with this, I think. That way you have your quads and your full true damage potential.
Wait, whoa. Holy crap, I just realized if you run Atrocity, and Atrocity gives you, of course, 25% of attack into... Wow, you're gonna...
Oh, and by the way, it gives one more attack than Brave weapons. Just in case you're wondering. So it's 9 might instead of 8, like a Brave Lance.
Okay, sorry guys, let me reorganize my thought. That's still really good. If you run Atrocity instead, you have no damage reduction, but you're fully utilizing... Why am I even thinking about this? This is such a dumb idea to think about. Just base Legendary Dimitri is already really good. Don't do these dumb things. Why am I even thinking about this? Anyways.
A lot of people do Brave Lance Dimitri's, actually. But this is just better.
I think I've seen like one Brave Lance Dimitri, but yeah, this would be way better.
Ninja Yari basically lets you bypass follow-up preventions. Not that it really was an issue to begin with MGL.
Well, yeah. Anyways, that's crazy because this entire setup here is to be a quadder, and with Moonbow, who really cares until you realize it's Flashing Blade, then you start caring. Wow.
Yes. 17 true damage for.
That's what I was talking about, Vic. I was just like, how much true damage would that be? But that's with Legendary Dimitri switching to Ninja. That's so goofy. That's so goofy, man. You switch off of like a legendary weapon for Ninja Yari, but it might increase your damage output by a ton too. With that said, the idea here is really simple as well. Flashing Blade 4 with Moonbow and Ninja Yari. So you attack, Flashing Blade 4 gets your Moonbow ready, and then you immediately use it. And each attack you're doing is doing 5 true damage. So at least guaranteed 20 true damage. And if it's a hero that takes all 4 shots, that's 2 Moonbows and 20 true damage, which honestly would probably kill most things in the game. Almost everything, actually.
Very likely. Yeah, that's a lot of true damage. Holy crap.
And then to max it off and put it all together, they gave you a lull speed defense. Bruh. This is a... Why would you even build Navarre? Guys, would you build Navarre? No, you would not build Navarre. This base kit is basically perfect. That is crazy. What the hell? Guys, this is also prime fodder. You can kit Ninja Yari and Flashing Blade 4, or Ninja Yari and... Well, actually, no, it's Ninja Yari and Flashing Blade 4, that's it. Or you can get Lull Speed Defense 3 and Flashing Blade 4. You just have to kill Yogurt in between all that.
Which is very easy, relatively speaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Why are they ninjas if they don't use Shuriken?
Well, ninjas don't have to use Shuriken.
Yeah, ninja aren't all Shuriken, unless you're in Fire Emblem Fates.
Yeah. Actually, if you looked at historical ninjas, their choice of weaponry was very diverse.
Flash Assault, Desperation, Rudolph, Kappa.
So diverse.
Rudolph, okay there.
Quad Rudolph, that's what I like to hear.
Quad Rudolph, yeah, that would work. But you wouldn't be using the plus speed, and you would lose. The plus speed wouldn't matter, and then you would lose out on some.
Yeah, you would actually be using Brave Lance.
Yeah, it's too goofy for a character like Rudolph, but yeah. Okay.
Just for reference, Navarre's stats are 41 HP, 39 attack, 42 speed, 31 defense, and 23 res, making him tied for fastest, of course, with very respectable 39 attack. To hit 48 attack and 46 speed with Ninja Yari. Yikes.
Oh, right, because this isn't drop speed. We expected to drop at least some kind of speed. So yeah, he's not the fastest hero, but he's tied.
He is, yeah. He's tied for fastest, which is still pretty insane. And given that Ninja Yari plus Flashing Blade 4, he's effectively hitting around 56 attack, reasonably.
And he's one of the rare speed lancers. I think the closest one we've gotten recently was... Well, actually, it'd be Legend Dimitri, but after that, it'd be Geese. Or Geese, yeah.
Female Chris, Apotheosis Hana, Geese, and Dimitri.
Holy
all
wait,
in the past 6 months.
Yeah, all of those were in the past 6 months. I was just thinking to myself, wait a second. Actually, speed lancers are not are not uncommon anymore. They're not rare anymore because they all just came out in the last 6 months. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, they've been really inflating the Lance infantry pool, which is cool.
All right, but yeah, Navarre I think is a great pick. I never would have expected Navarre of a hero. Yeah, honestly, oh, it's because it's the 30th anniversary, isn't it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean that.
I don't think. But I just don't think Navarre is very popular, so I just didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Well, okay, here's the thing, guys. When you have a version of a hero in the game, I would not expect them, like, to, if they're not a popular character, to get a special hero version. I would not expect it. Does it happen? Yes, but it's very uncommon. Now, if it's a hero that's not released yet, like Zihark, yeah, I can see it happening. That's something they always do. But okay,
Yeah.
Zihark is essentially the same thing, except it's now a sword. Ninja Katana is just speed +4, it inflicts defense resistance -4. If it initiates combat, unit attacks twice. So same idea, except
For
yeah.
just to immediately preface, Zihark is almost identical to Navarre at 43 HP, with 37 attack, again 42 speed, 30 defense, and 24 res, making him the their true damage is in the weapons. This means that Zahark is now bar none the fastest 4-star hero, literally, and also tied for fastest hero.
This attack is actually not bad. It's 37 base, so it's not bad.
One lower than Geese.
Yeah.
Even if you don't use Ninja Katana, because life and death, you're still able to get a frickin' 37-42 offensive spread sword infantry in the 4-star pool, which is the bar none best offensive spread of any free-to-play unit. Well, you know, within reason, free-to-play.
Yep.
If you count Young Marth, then Zahark would also be there.
Yep.
For reference, Young Marth has 36 attack and 37 speed. So he has 1 less attack and 5 less speed than Zahark.
That feels bad, but I'm not going to talk about it. So let's keep going. Okay, so the entire point I was trying to make there was just like, hey, this is actually a super ideal hero. This is actually an interesting Gale Force option because his attack is pretty shitty, but because he's infantry, you can use Flashing Blade. And if you're quadding with Flashing Blade, you can easily get a Gale Force to trigger.
Yeah, no. Extremely easy Gale Forcer, and you don't overkill, even if Flashing Blade 4 is in effect.
Yeah. The beautiful thing is, its ideal fodder is right on this banner. You would want Flashing Blade 4 and lull speed defense. Why the heck not?
Yeah, yeah. Just take Navarre, throw him onto Zihark because they're almost the same unit.
Oh, that is okay. That's a bit feels bad, man. But at the same time, wow, that's a great Gale Forcer right here.
Wow.
And guys, of course, as we mentioned, this is your 4-star hero. He's gonna demote. Well, he's not demote, but he's the 4-star focus hero.
Yeah, if you had demoted, that would be a little much.
It would be much. But this is a hero I think if you can just get 2 copies of and plus speed, and then you just get 1 Navarre, I think you have a pretty ideal Gale Force hero for Aether Raids purposes. So.
Yep, like easily. Even if you don't use Navarre, just try to get some form of speed going, attack speed going on his A slot, run Flashing Blade Seal, and have Wings of Mercy on B so that he can be the follow-up Gale Forcer.
Right. But I'm saying, like, within 130, whatever, until your first spark, I think you could probably make it really ideal.
What now?
Oh, wait, it's a special hero. Ah, this feels so weird. This banner feels so weird. Yeah, there's no sparking, guys. If it were a spark, that'd be pretty easy. Pretty easy to get a really ideal Zahark.
Though you'd be sparking for Navarre, not Zahark, of course. Or
sorry, no, yeah, for the kit.
Yeah, but even still, just get a couple Zahark if you can. I'm just gonna say now, don't +10 him unless you really like speed, because he's not as easy to slot into a team as Young Marth.
Right.
However, let me just run some numbers here, because keep in mind he's an infantry, and you know what that means. 176 BST.
Oh, okay. So
If he
he
has
needs
a
a super
super
boon.
boon,
Yeah.
He might be an arena viable unit.
Jeez. All right. Anyways, the rest of his kit, guys, is chill speed and speedy defense gab. I'll just be honest. You're probably gonna throw it away. If you're fully committed to making him offensive, you'll throw all of this away. But
Yeah, Gap's still right. I
Yeah.
mean, it's cool.
It's cool that he has Astra because that makes learning Gale Force slightly easier, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're right. You could probably. What would you even take with Gale Force though?
Take TA3 from Cordia.
I guess.
All right, but yeah. Anyways, Zihark, pretty cool hero. Great mixture of attack and speed, except his speed is a lot higher than his attack, but still, great mixture.
Even still, 37 attack, nothing to sneeze at. Geese has 38.
Right, it's nothing to sneeze at. I know nowadays it feels low because everyone's coming up like 40 base, but let's be realistic here. It's that's still good.
Yeah, that's still. I'm just gonna say right now, he only has one less attack than Lin coming up, and the same speed. So I'd say he has it pretty good.
Oh, and he takes a shit on Rutger. That's something I didn't mention.
Oh yeah, no, Rutger is tote.
Yeah.
Here, let me just murder somebody.
Okay, go ahead. Murder Rutger.
Yeah, murder Rutger, why don't I? So, obviously, we all know Rutger and Zahark are both very popular Myrmidon Sword Masters from their respective games.
Yep.
Rutger came out almost 2 years ago. He has 1 more HP, 5 less attack, 3 less speed, 1 less defense, and equal res.
Yep.
He's just
Rutger.
worse.
Rutger is dead. I'm sorry for everyone who made Rutger. I'm sorry. There's just no point to Rutger. Rutger doesn't even have a perf, so it's really over.
Yeah, he'll eventually get one in 10 years, but yeah, no, especially with, the only thing is that Rutgers and Grails. Zahark is 4-star.
Yep.
But yeah, no, super valuable, and I know people love Zahark, so congratulations to those
Okay,
fans.
Chad, be sure to build up your Augmas and give him Ninja Katana, and
No.
be sure to give him Life
No.
and Death. He is the bomb unit with that mod
No.
for resistance.
I mean,
Stop,
you're right.
PogChamp.
This is a life and death weapon.
That is such a
So-
bad. Don't do this on Ogma. By the way, Rutger would also like Ninja Katana, but
Yeah, I mean, any Myrmidon Swordmaster will love it.
yep.
But you are right. This is the only life and death weapon that's inheritable, so if you want to hit even harder stat memes on Sword, Axe, or Lance, you inherit these.
All right, but with that said, the Ninja Friend duel, is that Kuboon? Because that Lin art looks.
I don't think so. I
It's
think by
not.
Saizo.
Yep. Oh, wait that's
yeah,
why it
Yamada
looks
Kotaro.
super.
Yamada Kotaro.
That's why it looks super familiar. Yamada Kotaro has also drawn Lin before. I've seen his cipher arts of Lin.
Yamada Kotaro was the original Lin artist, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yep. They've improved.
They've really improved because I saw. Hey, you're not slick, Yamada. Yamada Kotaro, you're not slick. Those boobs, the boob size increased a lot. That's why I was so confused. I was like, is this Kuboon?
I mean, you can look at like Brave Lin or whatever, but the emphasis.
Honestly, guys, if you look at Kuboon's Lin and then Yamada Kotaro's, they're so alike. I actually got confused, but yeah, actually, it's Yamada Kotaro, which is okay.
Keep forgetting that this is what his art style turned to.
Yep. I mean, everyone's gonna reach the promised land of boobs and ass.
Yep.
Okay. That said, Tailwind Shuriken, accelerate special trigger, cooldown count -1. Grand speed +4, inflicts defense res -4. Oh wait, it's just the same ability, except if unit initiates combat, unit attacks twice. Wait a second, it's just the same thing
With slaying.
with slaying.
Which is still pretty big, because as Moonbow would suggest, you can basically proc a Moonbow twice in one combat if you quad. Without running Flash and Blade. And if you run Luna, you can proc 2 Lunas in one combat.
But the problem is, she has really low defense and res. So
Oh,
if she does
pitifully.
not get the kill in the first 2 shots, we're in some troubled lands right now.
You're gonna probably need Desperation, and even then you gotta find a way to set it up.
Actually,
But
give her attack defense solo, and you got 6 extra attack. When she initiates, she'll have 12 extra attack, a guaranteed Moonbow unless they have guard, and you have the defense to probably take a hit. So actually, it's not horrendous. It's just questionable. Oh, by the way, just run over her stats so people understand why I mentioned that.
This Lyn has 40 HP, 38 attack, 42 speed, 21 defense, and 26 res. She hits 47 attack, 46 speed, 17 defense, and 22 res with Tailwind Shuriken.
For the person who just mentioned Wind Sweep, the problem with Wind Sweep is she would take away her ability to quad, which is I think is a selling factor for her. You can quad if you have null follow up. There's no way to run null follow up if you in fact use Wind Sweep.
You are correct though. If you don't care about the quad, then you can just run Wind Sweep.
Yeah, but I would argue if you don't care about the quad, there are better heroes for that attack and speed in that exact same situation. Not for daggers though. Not for daggers, but
daggers, I mean, if you want to go for a speedy dagger that's only doubling but stays alive, you could just run Duo Mia, a Harmonic Mia rather. Granted, it's cavalry, but that 75% reduction goes a very, very long way.
Right. Yeah, and the unfortunate thing is she can't run, the skills escaping me. The B-slot skill.
Dive Bomb?
Dive Bomb. She can't run it because that's for, melee. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. I thought she was going to have a skill or something to give her that desperation. They basically did that for Byleth, and I thought that was going to be the idea.
You could just run her with Byleth.
Oh. Well, geez. You're right.
Yeah.
If you just run her with Byleth, I guess it's solved, at least for every other turn.
Yeah. And I mean, on that turn, you could basically kill 2 heroes for free, because duo skill that literally just refreshes yourself. Which I think the stipulation is that you actually have to fight in order to get that. So you can't like move, dance yourself, move, and get the kill. You have to kill or attack rather, then you can refresh.
Okay, we'll read over that in a moment. But with that said, her B slot skill, chill attack defense 2. Wait, this is really reminding me of Summer Byleth. What the heck?
Yeah. Actually, it reminds me of Jill.
Also Jill. That's right, because speed defense range is also there.
I think, hold on. Jill, I think, is attack speed push for Jill's speed defense, I want to say. Chill attack speed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Different Chill, different way of getting attack speed. They both have Moonbow. They both have slaying weapons with some form of follow-up. Yeah.
Wow. It's just a revamped Jill. Instead of being a Wyvern Knight, it's now a dagger, a brave dagger here. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, no, that's actually kind of neat.
Okay. All right.
I think ironically, push is better. Well, you could actually argue it's the exact opposites are good for each. Jill would be best with Surf Sparrow, but Lyn would be best with push.
Yeah, push getting her into desperation or something would be nice. Considering 40 HP is not that high, and with her and then with her dual skill in mind, she could probably get into 2 fights pretty easily. So. Wow, that's actually super interesting. Okay, but the big thing about Lyn is when she initiates combat, she gets what is that? 6 attack and then another 4 from speed defense range. Essentially 4 by dropping her opponent's defense by 4. So she's hitting additional 10 on top of her 47 base. So 57
attack with 57 speed.
57 speed. 57 attack with 57 speed. Wow, you're right. That might sound a bit underwhelming on the attack portion, if you remember she gets a guaranteed special, but with her attack being so low, you might want to switch that to Ruptured Sky sometime.
Or even run Flashing Blade Seal and Luna.
Oh, actually I like that a lot bit more. That's cheaper and extremely effective.
Yeah, that's the main thing that
Wait, no, she can't use Flashing Blade. She's flying.
Oh, right. Heavy Blade. Which you could probably get to that point.
Yeah, Heavy Blade wouldn't work.
Attack speed rain, if you were really caring about it.
That's a bit too hard. Yeah, I think
it's a bit of an awkward situation, but you can still run Heavy Blade. I think that's I'll say this right now, I expect some whales to do it.
Yeah, actually, this feels like one of the heroes that you might want to go for plus attack instead, because if she reaches 57 speed on initiation, going plus speed you're gonna hit like 60, maybe even 70 speed at end of all. Then what's the point?
Yeah, that's pointless. I think that plus attack is just straight up better in this case. I will just say right now, especially with the fact that she's colorless, I expect this is probably going to be one of the most terrifying units in Arena, because she has that sweet, sweet duo BST effectively of 185.
Oh my god, I don't want to fight her. How the hell?
Nope.
This is... Guys, this is going to be so absurdly annoying dealing with Lynn's. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You better have a good defense unit. Ooh.
Because she should be able to shred most other heroes. If you don't have a tank or a hero of high defense, she should shred you, so...
You're gonna need guard, because the entire point of this Lyn is that she's the only brave weapon that comes to mind with innate slaying.
Yeah.
So she's all about spamming those specials with her brave weapon.
Yep.
If you can deny those specials, because it's not that hard to deny a flyer from specials, then you're probably in your best case scenario there.
Yep.
Ugh.
That wasn't low damage. She hit a 46 on that ninja.
I mean, it's a ninja.
Okay.
But, wow.
Ooh. Okay.
I'll say right now, she has
Yeah.
enough... For those who are doing resonance battles, she has enough speed where she'll probably be able to quad the daggers in there. The ninjas.
Yeah.
So, don't worry about that. And of course, since she can self-dance, you could probably use her to kill some ninja, then kill one of the Vanguard units in one turn. Because unlike Leaf, she has no restrictions in her movement after using her refresh, and with skills like guidance, fire guidance rather, aerobatics, she can just move wherever she wants.
Yeah, as a defensive hero, I think she's gonna be annoying as well.
Uh-huh.
I think I have to go for her because I literally have every Lyn except for, well, this one.
Yeah.
But that's
No,
because it's not possible.
I hate myself with this because first off, Hell comes back this month.
Yep.
So, plus it's a Mythic Banner month. I still go for every Arcanea unit, as you saw with me getting Tiki today.
Yep.
Navarre's on this banner, so I have to go for that. And Lyn looks to be one of the strongest duo heroes, and probably one of the most meta present.
Okay, so the reason why she's one of the strongest duo heroes, guys, well, if you plus 10 her, she's well, obviously a viable scoring hero because of the dual skill or the dual counting of BST. But it's also this dual skill is ridiculous. Grants unit another action, may be used only if unit has already entered combat and during the current turn. So you have to fight something to use it. But it's essentially like a guaranteed gale force in a way, because, well, it's even
like
better because,
storm.
Huh?
It's like a raging storm.
Yeah.
Without the solo condition.
Right, that's why I say it's gonna be even better because you cannot stop this. If in the hands of a player, she's gonna be just spamming these dual skills. And,
yeah, that's an easy way to kill 2 units.
Right, so you can go in with Lyn, attack something, get the kill, trigger the dual
Scared of
skill.
Lyn? Just use aim.
Just use Zane. Well, Zane has to be set up, but in the hands of a player, I don't even think a character like Zane. Well, in the hands of AI, Zane is complete balls. I don't even want to talk about Zane.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'll agree.
Right, and you would never have a situation where a controlled Zane versus a controlled Lyn because we don't have PvP. So, yeah, with a dual skill in mind, maybe used only if unit has already entered combat during the current turn. Dual skills can be used once per map by tapping the dual button. Dual skills cannot be used by units deployed using para. That said, though, because we get to use dual skills twice, this is pretty significant because Lyn could just
Aether Raids, oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Lyn can use an Aether Raid, simply just run, what is it called again? Disarm Trap in her B slot. Go in, get a kill, trigger this, run out, reposition, whatever the heck. Battle has started.
Yep. Oh my god. Yeah.
That's
if you thought Air Force was easy.
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's a great point. That's an easy way to get 2 kills off Lyn from ranged, and then just have the melee Gale Forcers to clean up the garbage.
Yeah, and I was going to say that. You don't even have to back out, because once Lyn applies as a dagger hero, the dagger debuffs on defense res -7, whoever you're following up with is going to have much easier of a time. So, we thought Layla was bad, and I still think Layla is one of the most ridiculous Aether Raids heroes. Whenever you see a good Layla being used and executed, you're just like, how do you stop this? This is going to be quite similar in a way, because...
Easier to use, not necessarily as high potential, if I had to be honest.
Okay, fine.
As Layla.
Right, but simply from the perspective, you can attack something and back out. A lot of teams are developed with the idea of, hey, we're going to lose a hero, but we'll make sure you lose a hero for taking our hero.
Yeah.
That's not as valid here, because if Lin can just go in, get the kill, and because you can't stop a dual skill, well, unless you have a... Wait a second.
Hindrance.
Even if you have duel's hindrance, that presents other potential issues. But yeah, I guess you can technically stop it with duel's hindrance. But let's be frank here, only a small portion of people use duel's hindrance.
And max it out to that matter.
Because the biggest users of it would all use basically Alphonse, New Year Alphonse. And I'll be frank, I haven't seen that many of them, and only a few people have done those builds. So for the time being, especially for the time being, I don't really think you can stop Lin, generally speaking.
Not very easily, and most people just can't.
Ooh. The crazy thing is, as long as she backs out, gets out of range, and you have your own dual tower, you're gonna get another usage of this, so...
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to, you can do a hit and run. You can just kill somebody, duo skill your way out. No problem. And
wait a second, I realized just because she gets her skill immediately... Sorry, she gets to use this immediately. You can just like smite a dancer in and back her off. If you eliminate 3 out of 6 heroes immediately, and usually there's like a dancer or support hero at the end of all that, so not as scary to deal with. Wow.
This definitely can just one turn entire teams, or at least leave them unable to do any follow-up.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you really want to get silly, Harmonic Tiki has Nini in
is
it.
The ideal counter to those mages out there. I present to you the king himself.
I'm not checking that strong. Come on.
Nope.
All right, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot to be excited for with Lin. Yeah.
Nah, I was about to say another time. Windows update. Oh, Ninian is from Lin's game. Harmonic Tiki refreshes units. You can technically get 3 turns out of Lin without having to use a real dancer.
Wait! You're right! If you run Harmonic Tiki and dual Lin, you can get 3 turns off of her. What the fuck? What? Sorry, how's that gonna be fair? How's that remotely fair?
The dancer train with no dancers. I love it. Oh, no.
No, that's I know. How? What?
It's a good thing neither of them can use Gale Force, I guess.
Yeah, but they wouldn't even really need it. Okay, well, Chad, that's already immediately a broken combination. I really hope IS thought this out. I really hope there's one guy in the boardroom when they're spitballing these ideas. They're just like, what if we give Dual Lin an extra turn? They're like, yeah, everyone's just like clapping and everyone's on board with it. And there's like one guy who's just like, but we already have a hero that can give her an extra turn. Then it turns into a meme and they throw that guy outside of the window, so... Well, I'm pretty sure somebody raised the potential of this being an issue, but I'm thinking they didn't care because I could see. By the way, Harmonic Tiki would be such a great partner, right? Because this is a physical hero and that's a magical hero, and that's a super high damaging magical hero. So the entire point I'm trying to get here is that she could wipe out so much of the enemy team, and then she could just back off, and then Harmonic Tiki just wipes everything else remaining out.
If you want to have a very fun whale team, run this Levatain as well.
Jeez,
because Tiki and Levatain have Blademaster weapons.
They thought that only making this duo skill being used only once was balancing it. Sarcasm BTW.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing it can only be used once, because if it was more than once, I'm glad that they at least realized that much.
And I'm glad at least that you can't just use it to get into a favorable position on one turn. You have to get into a combat. I guess that's something.
But I'm gonna say, again, if you give her Disarm Trap, just smite her into a trap or whatever, it doesn't even matter.
1 year fog.
Hayabusa, thank you for resubscribing. Welcome back. I think I missed some subs, guys, but I'll thank you guys properly later. Alright. Anyways, that's your banner. We actually talked about the stats as well, considering everything. We'll probably do a proper comparison closer to the real release date, but as
Yeah.
a general overview and sneak peek, I'm very impressed. All these heroes are
You
absurd.
want Hana?
Oh, well, yeah. Let's just briefly talk about Hana.
So Hana is our Tempest Trial unit, Axe Infantry. She has 42 HP, 36 attack, 40 speed, 28 defense, and 30 res. So not as fast as Zihark or Navarre, not as high in attack as anybody else, but she has a real res stat. Very balanced despite her build, which is Life and Death, Wrath, Ninja Masakari Plus, which is the same as the other two inheritable Brave weapons, being a Brave Axe, and Glimmer.
You know,
With all that in mind, she hits 42 HP, 50 attack on a Brave weapon, 49 speed on a Brave weapon, 19 defense, and 21 res.
what's her BSD?
I think that should also be 176. Let me double check.
God damn it, Faye! Why are you doing this to me? I was just thinking. Wait a second. Would I want a plus 10 Hana?
I think there's been a total of 1 infantry ever released with 177, and that's not even from this generation. That's Mailcore and Fallen, who got lucky. Oh, and Dimitri.
Because the entire point I was trying to make was that's actually a really good stat spread. That's actually really good.
It's a really good balanced stat spread. Like, let's take out Life and Death here because you're not going to use it.
Right.
That's still 42 HP, 45 attack, 44 speed, 24 defense, and 25 res. 26 res.
Yep.
That's not too bad.
That's not
for
bad
a
at all.
Unmerged Brave Sword hero. Like, 44 speed, still nothing to laugh at. 45 attack's a little low, but it's an axe user, so pretty good.
The point I was trying to make, guys, was just because we currently don't really have a hero like Hana in the free-to-play pool, Grail pool. The closest we ever got was
Summer Ilger.
Summer Yogurt, and that's so long ago now.
Let's put things into perspective. Echidna, Summer Ilger, they're the fastest axes, and Hana beats them both by 4 speed.
Hold on a second. Did Hana just take a poop on Echidna?
Hana versus Echidna. So Echidna has a little less BSD, 4 less BSD. She has 3 more HP, 2 less attack, 4 less speed, 2 more defense, and 3 less res.
You were talking about Echidna, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Hana essentially is just much more offensive. Well,
Yeah, pretty much. Better offenses, change off in bulk of defense and res, and Echidna has more HP.
okay, so the reason why I'm bringing up as why this is significant, guys, is because in Arena nowadays, one of the biggest issues I've noticed is damage output. You can't kill. You can't kill. Like, I'm fighting friggin' Summer Byleth, for example, and I'm just like, I can't double her, and I can't kill her in one shot. I'm screwed.
Yep.
Hana would not have those issues, I would say, because her attack
Hana
is... Yeah?
Let me look here. Is there anything at all faster than Hana? Nope. In the free-to-play pool, the fastest heroes, there's a tie between Rutger, Kronya, of all people, and Lanku at 39 speed.
What do you mean Kronya of all people? I've maxed her out. I know her potential. You shush now.
Most people know her for her lack of attack killing potential and the fact that she doesn't double because it doesn't matter. But yeah, they're all slower than Hana.
Yeah, so guys, that's the reason why I'm pointing out Hana, because this is actually, well, we'll see later if she has a Super Boon or Super Bane to give it to her, but if it's like plus res or something like that, I'll
Plus res is okay. I mean, it's 34 res if that were the case.
sure, but I would shake my head at that because here's the thing, this Hana is really well set up for running like Gale Force, Ninja Masakari, and then you can run what you want in her.
Just a little warning. These aren't refinable weapons, so you can't use them in arena.
Oh,
going
you're
with
right,
max.
because refining a weapon does actually add to the SP, which adds
Only
to,
for the inheritables.
you would have to that
Which,
does dampen
I
things a bit.
It does dampen things a little bit, but you get back all of her bulk, so you get to use that 28 defense and 30 res defensively instead of offensively.
In other words, we're gonna kill off Groom Hinata again. Fine. Fine, Groom Hinata dead again.
Yeah, huge fan. That would put her up to a very solid 54, I think, attack?
Yeah.
Or is it 55? I don't remember. Or you could run Dex Swabber, which would put her up to a base 55 effective attack with like 33, 35 bulk. Fine for speed, that's still 43. So that's a really solid, like, balanced hero if you're looking for just an all-rounder.
Nah, I'm sorry. I'm just such a huge fan of huge fan. It's also the fact that she's going to use it in both hands, and running 2 fans in her hand with her costume, it's going to be so fitting. So I actually like the huge fan idea.
Mention you're killing Hinata for Hana.
Which is also fitting, so.
Yeah, keeping things in theme, I guess. No, that's actually a pretty solid option. I will say, Hana obviously don't run her life and death native A slot. Don't. It's just gonna get you killed.
Which is funny, because base Hana also has life and death, so
yeah.
Yes.
Because of just how much life and death stacking she has, she almost has the same bulk as her original self, which is stupid. In fact, I will compare that before we're done. But yeah, Hana, despite having life and death and a life and death weapon, can actually just be an all-round unit. Like, very good everything.
Oh my
if
God.
you invest in her. And of course, she's not armored.
Oh.
Like Flame Emperor. So if you're caring about Crom, this is the best Crom counter in the free-to-play pool.
Oh my God, the more you talk about her, the more I realize I might actually be replacing Flame Emperor. What? Why am I even thinking about this?
If you're looking at max score, you're gonna run both. But yeah.
Give her Lily floaty forehead to fish pog champ.
I mean, it would look so funny, but it would not be a good idea. But it would look hilarious. The reason why, guys, I'm like mentioning Hana like that is because she's infantry, and I can tell you right now, fighting Crom, legendary Crom with a Flame Emperor, you'd be like, oh, that's a great time. High HP, high defense hero against a blue hero.
It's a little coin flip. If the Crom is built correctly and you don't have the right buffs, you're dead.
Yep.
But if you have the right buffs, you might live with like 4 HP.
Yep. But then if you run a Hana instead, you'll just survive no matter what, because he can't double her and she'll double him back. So.
Yep.
And she can't. He can't one-shot her. So yeah, that's the point, guys. That's the reason.
Yeah, and it's not like her attack's slouching or anything. And if you're going for a max invest build, she does come with Wrath, so that's a very easy 240 SP B slot.
That's why
She's gonna die for it.
That's why I'm saying maybe you just want to run Huge Fan, because if you keep Wrath and Huge Fan, I mean Huge Fan, if you guys don't remember, if she has a buff and you hit her, not only did she get attack and defense +4, I believe, she also gets special cooldown charge +1 per foe's attack.
Yep.
You only get hit 1 time, but you're essentially getting 3 cooldown from damage and getting hit. So
yep.
You can have fast ether essentially, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, easily. And with that speed, you can, as I think you mentioned at the beginning, still run a Slaying Gale Force build or something like that.
Yep, you can.
Very good effect.
You know, guys, the other reason why I want to make a +10 Hana now is because you can't give me this bench Hana meme if I ever do +10 this Hana. You can't. Base Hana was one of my original arena heroes. Of course, she fell out of favor because she doesn't score well. I even gave her DC back in the day. But this is just a way better Hana in like every way. Well, it's red versus green, but still way better in every way.
Yeah, no, so much better. Like, this is a actually practical unit to use outright.
Yeah.
If you want to use her in any content. Like, the only thing that sucks is that she only gets 2 copies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Strone. The only thing limiting Hana is that you'll have to use like an extra 500 grails to 2,700.
Yeah, because she's too... Well, it's more than that, because more realistically, you can get reruns. Tempest Trial Heroes haven't been rerun.
Yeah.
Well,
it's still
years.
2,700, regardless. So...
What?
Yeah.
No, because if you do a GHB hero, you'll get reruns, and they'll cut your cost down.
No, I mean, like, you're 1 copy down, even on
Team Hana
GHB's normal
over
mode,
10
so that's how many
fine.
grails you'd be doing.
Yeah, if you do it immediately, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm now really stuck on... It's so funny. I saved up like 5k grills because I had nobody to use them on. Now,
Well,
I got 3 heroes I potentially want to plus 10.
Being Patrine, Hana, and who?
I'm still thinking about Brunya, but now that I'm thinking about it, there's another hero I want to like at least halfway to plus 10.
Being...
Eldigan.
Ooh.
Because you need the defense.
I mean, the only thing is, you'll get that last defense on +5, and then it's not again until...
That's why I said halfway through to plus 10, because...
Yeah, you'd probably have to get to like +6, depending on how many millas you want to avoid. You're gonna need Wagasa. I think you could get away with +1 if you're not worried about your grails much.
Because here's the thing, I want to also open up his seal slot so I can run aerobatics or something.
Good point.
Yeah, so it's rough. You need those merges to fight against those super millas from those stupid whales. I still remember when I saw one of these. Normally I see these like free-to-play players or like dolphins, and they're like, oh yeah, Milla can counter Eldigan, and they realize, oh, he's running double fortress defense. It's not gonna work.
It's
but then
the chill
occasionally,
defense that gets you.
Huh?
It's the chill defense that gets you because you can't chill Eldigan to get the isolation off, but he can chill you to stop it.
Ah, true. But if you sacrifice his weapon, that's could also cause other issues.
Yeah, it's anti-isolation at that point versus bulk.
Yeah. Okay, but the entire point I was trying to make was just like, yeah, occasionally you see a whale in the Aether Raids replay with a Milla right in front of your Eldigan, and you're just like, I don't even need to touch this Milla, and I already know this guy's a whale. That always ticks me off.
Those 63, 64 defense Milla, I've seen them.
Yeah,
they're not fun.
They're not fun. God, I hate those guys. Anyways, so now I got a bunch of heroes that I potentially want to plus 10. Another reason why I keep mentioning Hana is just because I don't have anywhere close enough echidnas to make echidna happen.
Yeah, and let's be honest, if you were willing to put the grails in, this is just better.
Yeah,
Echidna.
She's better than echidna. And I have a more attachment to Hana because she was one of my first arena core heroes, and one of my first heroes I ever plus 10 guys. So.
Oh no, for you especially, I feel like this is just the investment to make.
Yeah.
I'll say for myself, I run Legion. This is too redundant for me to make another plus 10 axe infantry like that. But if I didn't, then I would highly consider it because even if I don't have Hana on the bench, it's still out and away the best axe infantry for arena. Especially if she's fortunate enough to be graced with even one super boon, no matter where.
I don't. If they gave me like a plus HP Hana or plus defense Hana or plus res Hana or
HP's super boons are so rare.
Okay, whatever. My entire point is just like I feel like it's a waste of point, but yeah, it's better than Enna's case, where she going plus speed on Enna only like gives you an advantage in very specific matchups.
It'll like stop Edelgard from Wing you naturally, for example.
Which is like whoop-de-doo.
Time to throw out my max Echidna Pog champ.
But the other thing is just like, here's the thing. I think Echidna's super cool looking, but this Hana is one of the coolest looking heroes in the game. Let's go back to her. She's so cool looking, guys.
Yeah, you'll have to go back to the other video.
Yeah. Anyways, that's something you gotta consider now. Look at her. How badass is that? Do you see how those axes are the size of her head, and she's using
cool.
2?
I like how they're different colors too. Like those are some cool axes.
Also, I have to mention, like in terms of using her in other game modes, she's gonna be super fun. Having a brave weapon that doesn't have a speed restriction on it, holy crap, that's gonna be so much fun.
Oh yeah, if you plus 10 Hana, then Ninja Masakari's defense res drop isn't that big. And the biggest thing that I find weird here is that these units, well, the main 3 can run close call repel. So the defense res drop isn't even that big because they have such ridiculous speed. Because keeping in mind, these give more speed than speed refines.
Oh, that's true, because it's more speed instead of 3. That's so goofy.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to run a CC repel on these, any of them, that's a really optimal way to get rid of that life and death problem. So, nah. Hana especially, I think, could be very fun in just about any content. And at the very least, put Fury on her, drop her life and death, and you already have a very, very easy unit to use in just about anything.
Yep. Alright, but yeah, I think that's enough about the banner. It's... Oh, man.
It's the glassiest and yet also one of the most powerful, consistently banners I've ever seen from seasonals.
Yep.
Like, we have our fair share of meta-breaking stuff with what now Lin bringing to the table. And the fact that everything here is now speed creeping. Well, not creeping, but tying for the fastest. But I think this is a very satisfying banner just in general.
Hold on a second. Chat. Levatain greased up her thighs. There's no way they shine that. What the heck? Alright, whatever, I'm down for it. Anyways, yeah, this banner is looking really good. For me, the clincher was Hana, because I've been waiting forever for a Grail hero, a fast green Grail hero, and Hana finally is it.
Yeah, let me look at our Grail heroes real quick. Young Minerva was also one. Young Minerva has 37 speed.
Right, and I really considered plus 10ing Young Minerva. It's just I already saw hitting 170 BST wasn't going to be enough because I already had those issues of Nino. So that's why I hesitated so much on it.
Stop Jarn's sister Nimao.
What? But come on, this Laevateinn. Okay, I gotta find the time to make like top 10 hottest heroes in this game sometime for female and males. Because I know if I do just top 10 overall, people are gonna be like, Nibs, where are all the guys? And I'll have to explain to them that I'm not gay. But like, yeah, this Laevateinn would definitely make it. All right, but yeah, that is the banner. I think there might be some other things, but yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, follow. Well, we still have some more, I think.
Jarn's sister Nim Smug.
Thank you for counteracting him.
What a chaotic division here.